Hi, welcome to PT Den's educational videos. Today we're going to be doing a video on interval training versus steady state cardio. So if you haven't noticed, a lot of long distance athletes just drop dead from a heart attack. These are supposed to be the most cardiovascular fit people on the planet, but they just drop dead of a heart attack in the prime of their career. Cardiovascular, long duration cardiovascular activities like long distance running, etc., might increase your cardiovascular fitness, but it decreases the size and lung capacity, decreases reserve capacity, and therefore increases your risk of heart attack. Think about it this way. If you're a weight trainer and you train your muscles for endurance, so you're doing sets of 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, and it's lightweight, high rep work. Just say, for example, you're doing weight training as a swimmer. Then you're training your muscles to function in a specific way. If you're a power lifter and you're lifting heavy, then you're training again your muscles to be powerful and strong, not long endurance. So what happens now if you're an endurance athlete and training your muscles for long endurance, but now you try and increase power? You can't do it. What happens if you train your body for power and then you have to do one high rep set? You find it very difficult. So in the real life world, when we get an adrenaline rush, or we need to, just say I was walking down the street and somebody snatched my wife's handbag and I had to quickly explode and chase after him, there's a massive pressure on my heart, my cardiovascular system at a very fast speed. So my heart needs to be powerful. But what happens if it's trained to be long endurance? That means that my heart can't keep up or doesn't have what it takes to do the task that I need. And now the chance of me having a heart attack has dramatically escalated. And this is a problem with long duration cardio. It dramatically increases your risk of heart attack as a result of the real world we live in. You're training your body not to live in this world that we live in. Now let's have a talk about the aging process. You've always seen if you haven't, go look up, just Google anti-aging processes and have a look at the face of marathon runners. Their aging process goes through the roof. You quickly deteriorate. Your biological age dramatically accelerates and overtakes your chronological age. So it dramatically increases the aging process, and this is a result of all the free radicals that dramatically increase. Also, your immune system drops, which means that you dramatically have an increased risk of colds, flus, and things of that nature. Let's talk about catabolism. So what happens is, once you start dramatically pushing your body for long periods of time, your body will use all the sugar in your bloodstream, and now we're looking at converting fat into fuel at a higher pace and starting to burn more fat. When this happens and you're continuously doing cardio, your body can't break down fat at a fast enough speed to supply adequate amounts of fuel to your muscle tissue. This is because burning fat and metabolizing fat is a very long, slow process. So your liver has actually learnt how to catabolize your muscle tissue and deteriorate your actual muscle fibers, convert that into glucose and stored and a usable fuel source, which is sugar, and your body actually eats itself alive. And this is why if you look at the body type of a marathon runner, they're very scrawny and skinny and they have no muscle mass. Now what makes things even worse is that your number one focus on losing fat is the amount of calories you've burnt by the end of the day. And 80% of your calories that are burnt in your day is when you are not in the gym. So out of your 100% calories burnt in a 24-hour period, 20% of your calories are burnt in the gym, 80% of your calories are burnt when you're at home. So that's where you got to focus on. If you're doing cardio and you're losing your muscle mass, you're decreasing the amount of calories you're burning in that massive 80% period. because the more muscle mass you have, the more calories your body will burn just to survive. So it's in your interest not to lose your muscle tissue, otherwise you're just destroying your metabolism. And this is where we've now come up with a much better plan for you to do your cardio. Now, by the time we've gone to this stage of the video, we've now realized that steady state cardio is a horrible thing to do. So when I go into the gym, I'd see a whole bunch of people, like 50, 60 people just cruising on a treadmill. I get very worried because obviously trainers haven't spoken to them, the gyms aren't doing educational seminars to educate their clients, and they're becoming very unhealthy. They don't understand the risks that they're taking in order to burn fat, and it's at the risk of their health. So the better option is now to do what we call interval training. Interval training is where you go big effort, rest, big effort, rest, big effort, rest. So we're looking at anywhere between 30 seconds on and 30 seconds off, or 1 minute on, 1 minute off. Now when I say off, you are still going, you're still moving, but just at a much slower pace. So you can jog for 30 seconds, walk for 30 seconds, or run hard for a minute and walk for a minute. So that's interval training. So boxing is a really good idea because you can put a massive effort in, stop, take a breather. Big effort, stop, take a breather. That way you only have to do 15 minutes of interval training post-workout or in the morning. Because the quantity of work is much less, you got less risk of catabolism. Your cardiovascular fitness will be going through the roof because you're actually pushing your body harder. And as a result of post-exercise metabolism, or your post-workout metabolism, those short bursts of energy have dramatically escalated your metabolism. So you're not training that hard in your training session, but your body's burning a massive amount of calories for the rest of the day. And that's what counts, you know. So you're using a short burst of energy in the morning or post-workout. So because it's just a short burst of energy, it's much healthier for you, and you're getting 4 to 9 times the amount of calories burnt at the end of the day. So, in conclusion, save your health, increase your health, prevent yourself from getting sick, burn more calories, reduce the risk of heart attack, be able to go through your everyday life with less risk of heart attack by simply doing interval training and not steady state cardio. Just want to give a quick shout out to Christina Hanna. Congratulations, she's just started a new bodybuilding clothing company, something that I'm wearing quite a bit of recently. She's got men's singlets, T-backs, awesome clothing. I've never been a type of guy that really spends money on gym clothing. I just wear whatever's comfortable. But when I saw this online, I just had to spend a massive amount of money. Female stuff as well. Different designs. You've just seen 2 of the one design, one on me and the female version. So awesome clothing. Have a look at cleanandfitwear.com.au. There's currently big deals on at the moment. The company is only 3 weeks old, and there's free shipping for all our fans in Australia.